This is Belle. Belle's come to buy some teats from me and some microchips and things. And I thought I would actually corner her and ask her how she got into bats. By the way, shut up for a second because I'm just doing your tattoo. Nice. Okay, so how did you get into bats?
When I was a volunteer at Taronga Zoo, we had one flying fox whose name was Jimmy, and he had to live by himself because he used to fall and they don't know why.
So he had some neuro issues.
Yeah, he did. So yeah, he was the bat that made me get vaccinated in the first place because I wanted to be able to work with him.
Okay, so why were you volunteering at the zoo?
Because I wanted to work there, which I then did.
Okay, so what were you doing in your real life at the time? Your actual life, the one that pays you money?
I was a vet nurse.
How old were you? Ish.
19.
Right, okay. And so you volunteered at the zoo at 19?
Yep. Yes. While I was working as a vet nurse and studying zookeeping.
Right. I might point out that Belle also drinks champagne, which makes her awesome. Yes. All right, so how did you end up rescuing bats and stuff? So you're 19, so we're talking about like 25 years ago-ish.
Almost, yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry, my maths is really shit. 20 years ago.
About that. I became a wildlife carer because of a baby magpie. That was the beginning.
Okay, I might point this out to you, that is, look, how could you be a magpie person? Look, we like magpies, but we're talking bats here.
Yes,
Bats,
it
bats,
was the
bats.
magpie that got me to become a wildlife carer, and then the bat at the zoo got me to get vaccinated and then start working with bats.
Okay.
Yes.
I will let you have that one. All right. So what are you looking for in this?
What am I looking for?
Yes.
Different ones. Some firmer, some not so much, because some of them that try and eat them need to be a bit tougher so they don't trash them in 10 seconds flat.
Yeah, okay, so you're looking for specific teats. I like it when people come and hand select their own teats because then I don't have to imagine how to do it.
Yes, well, it's got to be hard to try and imagine what people are expecting.
Yes.
So, yes.
But I make specific teats that you really like, and you like the Darwin teats.
Yes, the Darwin teats.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the Darwin people asked me to make them, and they don't buy them from me anymore. So you're one of my few Darwin people.
Yes. So me and one of my carers likes them as well, which is why I need
more. Ali?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Because mine all went to Ali for her bat, so now I need to get
Yes. When did you stop working with the zoo? Like how many roughly years ago?
About 10 years ago.
And by then you were part of Sydney Wildlife.
Yep, well and truly.
And rescuing bats and
raising baby bats and
raising babies.
Adult bats and yeah. Yes.
Makes sense to me. And how did this impact your life?
Raising baby bats or having bats, then you have no life.
Well,
your life
do.
becomes the bats.
And?
Yes, no, I didn't say there was anything wrong with that.
No, well, nobody says there's anything wrong with that. This is my channel. Everybody loves batty people.
Yes, well, yes. They are very cute little creatures.
And they accidentally take over your entire life?
Yeah. Yep, they pretty much do.
Who was your first baby?
My first baby was... Batty Coda.
We're talking about how many years ago-ish?
Batty Coda would have been about 12 years ago. 2012, 2013.
Okay,
probably, yeah.
and what was special about Baticoda?
He was my first one.
Well, yes.
That makes them
He
special.
was the most gorgouser, more betterer, most betterer Batty in the entire cosmos.
He's still my screensaver, so...
Okay, there we are, Baticoda.
Yep.
It went off. Yeah.
Baticoda with a boring latex tee.
Yeah,
boring
I know.
coloured one.
But now,
I'll have to go on again. There we go.
now you have awesome latex teats
Yes.
because Mega Batty
So
makes
now
them
my babies have pretty teats, not those.
pretty ass.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about Baticoda. What do you remember about him? Your best first boy.
He was cute. He was raised by himself, so he was probably a little
A
bit
singleton.
spoiled. Yep. He was probably a little bit spoilt, but he turned out all right. He did well when he went to creche and went off to be a bat.
Did you
One-
take him to creche?
I did. He went to creche with Mandy.
Yes.
She
And when you
was still
got
here.
there, did he just
Yeah.
go and say, I love all the other bats, or was he Suki La La?
That's pushing the memory. I don't remember. I've got a photo of him wrapped up after having him weighed, but yeah, I don't remember what he was like with the other bats. Actually, he was alright because he had no problems at all. He fitted in quite nicely even though he'd been raised by himself.
And you?
Yeah. Yeah, no, he was good.
Do you eat fruit yourself now?
No, not really. Not if it's bat fruit.
Okay, but
I eat
I'm...
non-bat fruit.
Hey, sorry, what is non-bat fruit?
The naughty stuff that they're not supposed to have.
Like?
Stone fruit, mostly. Mangoes.
But they like stone fruit and
I know they
mangoes, and
do.
it's good for them.
Yes, but don't want to teach them to raid orchards. They're going to learn anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
But yes. So, yes, I still eat those fruits, but apple, pear, rockmelon, no. Not a chance.
Grapes,
Grapes are okay, sometimes.
sometimes.
Yes.
Okay, look, after chopping 95 kilos of bat fruit every day for nearly a week, I don't eat fruit anymore.
Yes, it seems to be a fairly common thing that, you know, when you've had to chop lots and lots and lots of it, you're not interested. Probably need to head home soon because if I feed them too late, they don't eat properly and they're too skinny to not eat properly.
Okay, so who have you got at the moment? Sparky
I have
and...
Sparky, who was a sublethal electrocution, and I have Lenny, who was found on the ground and he was a third underweight. So very skinny little boy who
Okay.
was not doing well.
Are they getting yogurt as well as their high protein and all that shit?
They don't like it.
They don't like yogurt
They
or
don't
high
like
protein?
yogurt. They don't like custard.
Okay,
They like lychee juice.
okay, so you're just fudging it.
They're getting whatever I can get them to eat. So, yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes, it's working. It's working. So, they're getting better.
How do you get lychee juice?
You buy it. So, H2 Cocoa Company do a lychee juice. It's not exactly the cheapest juice around, but these two bats seem to have very expensive taste. They do like their plums and lychees and mango and all the stuff that they probably shouldn't be learning to eat, but that's okay. They need to put on weight, and they need nice juicy stuff that's easy to eat, because otherwise they get too tired and they don't eat properly.
How old are they at the moment?
Ish 19 weeks.
Okay,
So they're
and
both...
they've got issues, both of them.
Yes, so Lenny just wasn't coping by himself. Whether his mum had died when he was young, I don't know, but he came in, at only 2/3 of the weight he should have been, so he was very underweight and was starting to show the effects of it. His coordination wasn't great, but it's now back to normal and he's quite good. He comes to the front of the cage when you go to give him food to see what you're bringing him. And I just finished saying the other day how he was great at keeping himself clean, and he went and put his head in a bowl of lychee juice.
And bathed in it.
Yes, he ended up with this big flat patch on the back of his head that was all stuck down with lychee.
Yep, I
So
know.
this morning was bath time to get it off because he only did it yesterday.
Right.
And then Sparky is missing a thumb and a toe because he landed belly down on across power lines. So he hit one power line with his thumb and the other one with his middle toe on the opposite foot. And thankfully, because he didn't grab onto the line, he landed on top. I think it's just thrown him clear of it. And because of the electricity, it's actually sealed the wounds off, so he didn't bleed out from them or anything.
Okay.
Now we've just got to wait for them to heal.
And he might need a little bit of tidy up with the
Yes, yeah, one of his toes is kind of contracting down, so if we can't loosen it up and get it to straighten out again, he'll lose that toe as well. But he's still got enough toes to be released.
Good.
Yeah, so fingers crossed no other issues come out over time as he grows, but at this point his heart and lungs are great, his digestive system's good, so it doesn't look like it's hit anything major on the way through. So, yeah, he's definitely got spunk. He has a bit of attitude.
And Lenny?
And Lenny, I'm not quite sure why Lenny got named Lenny because I didn't name him. His rescuer named him.
And so, how old is he again?
They're about 19 weeks, both of them.
So he's going to crash soonish?
It'll depend on how long it takes to get him back in good condition.
Okay, so he's still a bit flat.
Yeah, he's definitely perked up a lot, but he's got a lot of weight to catch up on.
Okay.
So he and Sparky may yet overwinter together.
And be released in
age.
spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being they're the same age and Sparky's not going to be able to be released this season because it'll take too long for his injuries to heal.
Okay.
So, and they're same age, so good buddies for each other and gives them both time to get good condition on before they go out into the big wide world and go and
Okay.
learn to be bats.
He's fucking in New York for a year.
Who said he was allowed to do that?
Exactly.